Hello, Chad. First off, I want to start by saying I'm sorry I lied about the karaoke. Mentally, I chickened out as soon as I woke up. I was like, I just am not mentally prepared for this today. But it's a good thing I wasn't mentally prepared for this today, because my family would have come home right in the middle of me singing. So it's a good damn thing I got too scared to do it. I will hopefully be doing the karaoke at some point this month. If not this month, maybe next month. Because I do owe it to you guys, but I just need to mentally prepare to do karaoke, and it's difficult to do that. But we're playing Genshin today, again, finally, yay! We're back on track on our games. I will say I do have 2 more days off this week, or not this week, but this month. It's gonna be the 16th and the 19th. So next week. Ooh. Damn, I'm gonna have to tell Raven no Overwatch next week. And no stream with Kudai on Friday next week. Yikes. Because I'm gonna be celebrating my birthday a month early on the 19th. That way I can celebrate with you guys, and I can stream. We're gonna go to round 1, hopefully. And I'm going to have my first adult beverage in in person, because I've never went drinking outside of the house. But if they even serve alcohol, I'm gonna make it my mission to drink one alcohol while I'm at round 1. But yeah. Okay. Genshin audio working. Let me finish off my commissions. Also, when I tell you guys I'm so tempted to break my own rule right now to get Lohan, it's a struggle indeed. Look at him. Let's do this test run. I think I'm guaranteed on my main, so I think I'll be able to get him on my main, hopefully. I just have to start playing again. Where's the... Are the tests not on here? Do they not do trials anymore? Oh, there it is. Wait, does knives come out? They do. Oh, chat.
I won't kill. Now's our chance.
attack enemies to accumulate joy?
Bet you weren't ready for this.
I love whatever's wrong with him. I'm obsessed with whatever's wrong with him. Holy shit.
Struggle all you want. Let's fight. A turning point in.
Oh, I can't do his burst. Will to win?
Now's our chance. Tremble. I won't judge. Like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh, so he can only activate Will to win whenever he's doing in his ult. Oh my god.
Element for the end. Let's fight. Bet you weren't ready for this.
Oh, chat. I'm obsessed. Oh, I love him.
A turning point in tremble. I won't judge. Struggle all you want.
Oh, shit.
Leave none standing. No fairy tale ending for you.
Oh, chat. I have a problem.
This isn't over yet. Now's our chance. The story has only just begun. Let's fight.
Oh, don't die.
Huh? I'm going in! Yeah! Adventure time!
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh, I have a problem. I have a big problem, chat. Holy shit. Well, that truly was something, and I wish I could pull for him on this account. Holy fuck. Okay. If we don't get to it soon, we're not gonna get to it at all. So we just have... No. We just have Baijas, and then not Ningguang. Oh my god, what's her name? Cloud Retainer. I don't know what her human name is. Baija, Cloud Retainer, and Zhongli, and then we're on Imazuma. Isn't that awesome, chat? And then we probably have so many streams until Sumeru, and then so many streams until Fontaine, and then so many streams until Natlin, and then Natlin is long as fuck, and then we're in Non-Cry. hypothetically, Inazuma's only 9 hours. I don't know why I can't lock in and do the 9 hours. Why it always goes over, but since Inazuma is only 9 hours, it should not take us that long.
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom and dad?
Are you lost?
No, I'm not. My name's Ayu, and I'm here because...
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on?
Hi, Traveler and Paimon.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably wandered away from his parents and...
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
Your dad? How does a fully grown man manage to get lost in Liyue Harbor?
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little slow to react sometimes. But I'm worried that it's getting more serious.
So, what about your mom?
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile, my dad's been getting worse and worse. I remembered that the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Ride, so I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him there? When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy. And then, when I turned back around, my dad was gone. I asked the Millith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people. So then I figured, maybe I can ask some other people in the city to help.
You came to the right place. We're pros at finding people. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Well,
Junction can help. She has a good sense of smell, like a dog.
Hey, who's talking about me behind my back?
Chengsheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be upset.
Mr. Fruit Tart over here. Sorry, that's terrible. I have to be right back. Sorry. Whoops, I'm back, chat. Hello.
Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy. How might we be of service?
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baiju?
Welcome back. Thank you, thank you.
Uncle Baiju.
Sheng Sheng, now's not the time. My dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's condition, as much as you can recall?
Yes, Dr. Baiju.
I see. And your family lives near Chingsa village, you say? I visit patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever seeing you or your parents.
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people, especially during Lantern Rite. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad company.
Is that so? Ayu, by any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Whoa, yeah, it is. Do you know my mom, Dr. Baiju?
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment?
It's so
Ayu's
hot, my room.
parents are
What the
old
fuck?
acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that we'd help.
Echo, you're making me warm.
Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
You can count on us.
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but once that's taken care of, we'll be right out to help you with the search.
Family is very important.
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu?
Ohana.
Let's start by talking to the Millilith guards at the city gates, see if they have an update.
Why must California be so warm, chat? Why can I not live in a colder climate?
They searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things. The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
Ah, hey there, buddy. Dr. Baiju. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments to update us on?
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of manpower. As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but didn't find anything.
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains. But it is possible that he was bound for Luhua Pool.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
We'll take that area.
You will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
You know, I still do not have all of the waypoints in Liyue. Every time I'm like, after stream I'll go back and do it, and then I never do it. Oh, I have the hiccups.
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
Look, there's somebody over there. Oh no, it's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further!
dear customer. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you need to hasten the inevitable. Are you alright? Huh?
Dad!
Hey, Hu-Tao!
My, who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon, and... my worst nightmare.
I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Thank you, Director Hu, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Ayu!
You're... Ayu? Who am I?
Your name is Jiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingse Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
Oh, my name is Jia Liang. Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang, and I need to see the doctor. Wait, why do I need to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away. Sorry, Hu-Tao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh? Why not? What's the problem?
Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
Use what? What are you talking about? Paimon's lost.
There are traces of god remains in Jia Liang's system.
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable.
Paimon, sorry. What?
God remains? There's no need to worry, Director Hu. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this? Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today. Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Jia Liang here. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great-uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once. Blockages within the cardiovascular system, reduced blood flow and energy circulation? I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
Dr. Baizhu, how bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry. Baiju's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed.
Really putting Baiji on the spot, yeah.
No, I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Who, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that something's amiss.
See you tomorrow, Baiju and Chung.
Bye for now, everyone.
Are you ready, Baiju?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
All's well that ends well, huh?
Uh-oh.
Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baiju mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like? Yeah, you must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baiju's busy treating Ayu's dad.
Sorry, I needed water. I'm severely dehydrated.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked Dox doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today? Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baiju's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Baiju could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had god remains in his system?
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war. Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased.
Why is my
to
model
guard the border
lagging?
between life
Okay, there we
and
go.
death. These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baiju learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baiju's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Wow, fancy that! Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Baiju's master?
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead. My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
Damn.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. Kinda hard to imagine. But why did it drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives? That seems a bit extreme.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him. And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary Baiju is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide. One thing I do know about Baiju is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say. Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye on the situation. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Baiju's a shady guy. Why are you flicking your tail, Echo, huh? Are you gonna defend Baiju? Maybe.
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jia Liang is doing.
Dad!
Oh, are you?
Dad, you remember me!
Yes, I remember now. Oh, are you? I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baiju's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to do is concentrate on getting better.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baiju.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time to visit in all these years.
Not at all, Dr. Baiju. It's only because Jiang Li, what was her reason again?
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
That would be a trade secret, I'm
His
afraid.
evil laugh.
If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jia Liang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baiju. I'm not that unreasonable.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baiju, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Chiangsheng and myself for a moment.
I think it's so funny whenever Kurai is like, this character's shady, I hate them. But Baiju is like one of his favorite characters. So, but Baiju is so shady.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring
Doxing
it?
just can't talk, and it's just
From my
ventriloquism.
They'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there?
What an amazing game.
Why did you follow us here? Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baiju did not cure Jialiang's illness. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system. Baiju, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baiju's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Hardly. Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body, and soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own.
Oh, how I wish I could voice a snake.
Don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you before.
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues
okay,
as to
Sweeps,
how he
you're
might have been
learning, you're
exposed to
learning.
it. Yes, I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy. As well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple Jiang Li.
Echo, you're so cute, my little boy. Oh my goodness, I love you. Echo, you're so cute. Echo, you're so cute. Sorry, he's needy. I haven't been in my room much. And he misses me. Echo. I wish the noises he made would pick up on a microphone because they're just so cute. Echo makes many good noises. Isn't that right, Echo? Oh, he's giving me kisses now. I've been touching grass? No, I've just been out in the living room. I have been taking care of plants though, so... And getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Shocker, I know. But I only get up and then go back to sleep. Yeah, that's all over now though, because Kitsusis is back home.
Let's go jumping in puddles.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here? Huh. It's so well hidden, Paimon's never noticed it before.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa Village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiangli was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiangli? You said she was your fellow disciple, right?
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang.
Wait, Changsheng, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiangli did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family. The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Quarrel? What happened?
I feel like your master gets into a lot of quarrels.
I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiangli or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baiju. Paimon always had you down as the sneaky, scheming type. Sorry.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions, You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon. Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
What the... Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
Shadiest and most trustworthy, exactly.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now, Jiangli has lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation. Let's split up. But if anyone finds anything...
He's like a reverse Sampo. Baja. So pretty. Trail faint marks can be seen on the pillar. Maybe it was used to record Ayu's height as he grew up. There's some faded writing near the bottom mark. The more quickly Ayu grows up, the sooner blank can leave. Judging by the number of marks on the pillar, the family has led a secluded existence here for many, many years. The firewood is neatly stacked and the logs were cut with great power and precision. Whoever chopped the firewood must have been physically fit. Some logs at the bottom of the pile have begun to rot. It must have been a while since any new wood was added to the pile. Some roof tiles broke. Mom and I tried to get up and take a look, but we didn't manage. Luckily, Dad was able to fix them in no time. Dinner table was a bit wobbly today when we sat down to eat. Dad tried to fix it, but ended up breaking one of the legs by accident. Dad's forgetting things again. I'll have to write it all down for now, and read it back to him when he's feeling a bit better.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
What is this?
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
You sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted using god remains. Is it? Breathing? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
Ugh.
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive. Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads. Offshoots, essentially.
Offshoots?
Ew, yeah.
So, the main body
Nasty.
is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of the source.
The call of the... Wait. So, back when Jialiang ran off, maybe that explains where he was heading!
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient, the mother lode.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jialiang? Hey, why has everyone gone quiet all of a sudden? Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment, the one who concocted it is likely a resident of the house. You mean Jialiang? Why would he poison himself? Think
Girl.
a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here, and who might have expertise in crafting drugs. Huh? So you're saying... it was Jiang Li? Wait, but that doesn't make any sense either! Why would she poison her own husband?
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
It's too early to draw any conclusions. We should question Jia Liang about it once he has made more progress in his recovery. Yes. According to the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother load is purged. So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jialiang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa village?
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time. Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this? Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Whoa, what? Enter a contract? Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon. Hey, plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me. With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach. Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing! Baiju, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
Temperament? Hey! What are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face?
Strange, Baizhu has a weak constitution. And didn't his master pass away at an early age?
Ugh, Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! Baizhu, you're Mannequin Man! Chung, you're just a pain in the neck! This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
With how antisocial they are? If it were up to them, they'd go their whole lives without showing their faces to the common folk.
I do have someone that I can call.
Seems you're as well connected as they say, Traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh, if you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
Is it Xiao? Yeah! Xiao, are you there?
You called?
Gets Paimon every time. Aren't all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baizhu of Boo Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
I love my emo boyfriend. Let me explain. Actually, I wanted to ask you about dead gods.
So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Jinxia village.
Ooh, which
A
one?
vile monster known as the Ch once wrought havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Lapis. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. Jinxia village was founded some time after that. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Ch is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak. I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again. Nothing. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
Basically, fuck off. I don't care.
Strange Adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them. That's Xiao for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb-gathering trips. If we can find the cave...
Master, there's a problem.
Gui? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your breath and tell me everything.
God damn.
It's Jiaoyang. He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? How? Based on past experience, He should have been fine for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed. Everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharmacy now!
My fan is like blowing air, but like not any on me.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
It's so frustrating.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baishu will be back soon.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baishu, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't even get a full word out anymore.
When Gui left, he was still conscious. But now...
Kui, please take Jia Liang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
Baishu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he? Is there really no other way to save Jialiang?
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting anywhere? You're not gonna suddenly collapse again, are you?
Much better.
That was
Ayu.
fast, yeah.
Feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual. Wait, where's Dr. Baiju? I still haven't had a chance to thank him. Seems he moved me here before I came to.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, really? Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2 nights in a row. I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life. I'll have to discuss it properly with Jiang Li once we find her. Speaking of which, has there been any word of her whereabouts yet?
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'll go check with them again in a bit.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jialiang. I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at Boo Boo Pharmacy for now. I can accompany Ayu to the Adventurers Guild.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to rely on you this time. Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Baiju in person once he's finished resting.
Traveler, Baiju hasn't shown his face ever since he went in to treat Jialiang again. Do you think he... Huh? Hey, wait up!
Huh?
You're finally awake? That was far too risky, even with me here to help you balance your chi.
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, it was not completely without benefit to myself. I managed to learn something. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only there wasn't a catch.
So, how much longer do you think Baishu's gonna nap for? They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Shall we at least go and show our faces?
All right.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just... Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to transfer a rather large amount of life force on this occasion. But, with Changsheng's help, I will recover in time.
Jialiang seemed fine yesterday. Why did he need more life-saving treatment again so soon?
I made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jialiang is in fact suffering from more than one ailment, and as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
What? Even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying medical condition. Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart
just
meridian.
slammed his head onto my
Left untreated,
desk.
it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting,
Baby, is
and
your
in the
fat
longer
head
term,
okay?
causes irreversible damage to the internal organs. Though it was created from God remains, this formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died a long time ago.
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term solution. As time passed,
Yay, the wife
and the
isn't
poison
shady.
accumulated in his system, it began to impact his cognition. Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became to it. Jiang Li had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy, or he could have still perished at any moment.
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse, and why his mom went off to gather herbs.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiang Li has exposed herself to them. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described. In an effort to save Jialiang's life, Jiang Li has abandoned all regard for her own safety.
I never suspected that even Jiang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this is the inevitable course of fate. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible, whatever the cost may be.
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case, I have stabilized Jialiang's condition for now, so our immediate priority should be to get ourselves back to Qingsa village and find out where Jiang Li is. Her regular exposure to God remains over such a long period will have been catastrophic for her health. And given that she's already been missing for several days, I am fearing the worst.
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
It's Jialiang! Don't tell Paimon you overheard everything already.
Dr. Baizhu, please let me come with you. You've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiang Li's sake. After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the very least, I can show you the way. I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember. I have to remember.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your heart. For your own safety, you should stay here and rest.
No! We're out of time! We have to go now. Right now. Before I forget everything again.
This trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very
Doxing is
real
like a
possibility
Fitbit.
that you will not return from it. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is already long overdue. So why should I fear it? There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Why?
Very well. Then follow me.
Why have we got so many eavesdroppers in this fucking city, bro? What the hell? Why are they all in this one spot? Guys, we have a special somebody who wants to join us. I don't know where he wants to go though. Wait, where's our thing in this? Probably a Fatu eavesdropping from under the floor. True. I'm playing Genshin, by the way, so you're gonna have to hear me talk about Genshin.
I saw.
Do you want me to stream it to you? We're playing Baiji's Quest right now.
It's very tempting. You know, I fucking love Baiju.
I know. Okay.
I'm gonna focus on
Okay.
the other thing we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start writing that up.
We're making fun of how many people eavesdrop in this city because Baiji had his conversation eavesdropped on not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Dr. Baiju, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartments of my medicine cabinet.
Well, let me get more energy in
I
that,
hope
my
it
bad.
works.
There you go.
Dr. Baiju, do you mean...
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Don't worry, chat. I'm not
Okay.
sick. I've just been sleeping like all fucking day.
Yeah, literally. He lost the war to the Eepies.
I really did. I don't remember most of today. I'm not gonna lie. It's been like off and on sleep since 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Brace yourselves.
And now it's 6 p.m. So it's so fun. I've been mostly watching my Asian drama though.
Yeah.
Oh, I should
Also-
ask another question.
By the way, next week on Friday, we will not be able to stream because I'll be going to round 1.
Hey,
Early
my
birthday celebration.
schedule has now been changed, so I can't do long streams on
Yeah.
Fridays anymore. I can only do them after work
Strange
now because I
feeling
work
Yeah.
back.
Fridays.
It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe? Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's this way. Yes, I'm sure of it. I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way.
Dude, you might feel a dull ache in your heart because you have a fucking heart disease.
This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
Does he know? I don't think he knows.
He does
How would he
know.
There is an inauspicious presence here. Even I can sense it.
I think I
Look at
remember
the
this place.
Discovery queue. There's a lot of new games that are coming out soon that
Yeah.
I'm really excited for. I watched
Are
like
you okay?
a bunch of like Game Fest
Maybe
recently.
you should rest
and I'm really
here while
excited.
we
There's
continue the search.
there's a few that'd be really funny to play together. I
No,
think I'd like that one.
I have to keep going. Jiangli is still waiting for me. Then let's hurry.
Are you just another offshoot of EVE Online, or you look like another offshoot of Kiva?
Oh no, this one's Dendro and Geo, but I don't have any Dendro characters on this account, and I don't have any Geo characters built. Well,
Rip.
oh, they gave me Baiza.
This place gives Paimon the creeps. Who knows what we're gonna find up ahead? The digging marks here appear amateur.
Also, Crash Out Crew is
and
now
rather
available
old.
to
I
buy.
suspect it is
I don't know what that is.
tunnel.
It's by the
What's
same
this
people who
tunnel?
made Peak.
Paimon has heard
Oh.
rumors about treasure around these parts before. Maybe it was
In
the
the
treasure
words
hoarders
of
that
what
dug
people are
this
calling it
tunnel.
now, it's another friend swap game.
Hmm.
Which I love friend swap, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That whole company is basically just friend swap, though. So at that point,
Shit, this game looks
Judging
sick
by
as
the tools
hell.
they left behind, it's certainly a possibility.
I don't think I've
But why did they abandon
really
this
like
place
Souls-like
without even
games,
stopping to
but-
pack up their tools?
I remember now. She took me here once
Ooh,
and
I
told me
found
that she'd found a way
a
to save me
open
in this
world
cave.
survival craft we might like.
oh,
It's got the
But she-
cutesy
She said that the method would cause
Oh.
me to...
Did you ever play Palia at all?
no.
Curses. Why can't I remember what she said?
You know the style of it though, like the simplified 3D?
I think so.
Yeah, it's called Solar Punk.
Ooh.
And it's floating islands.
Ooh.
But it's like a farming and
Easy,
discovery
Jialiang.
sim. It's
Come on,
open world
let's keep
survival
going.
craft. I'm putting that on my wish list. I think we'd like that game. It's only $23.
Hmm.
So not on the expensive side of games, really. There's one that's an open world survival craft with witches.
Ooh.
Oh. I'm also putting that on the wish list.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Early access is only, right now, $20.
Ooh.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling incense.
A monster repelling incense? You sure? 'Cause we did run into that group of monsters just now.
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper
He's
inside
so
the cave.
cutie-ful.
No doubt an encounter with the very same
love
entity was
Baizhu.
what prompted the treasure hoarders to flee and abandon their designs on this cave. After them, Jiang Li was the next person to discover this place.
Okay,
and
why
what
does
lies
Steam keep
inside.
recommending
But to
psychological horror
her, it
games?
presented an opportunity to save Jia
What brick
Liang's
did I
life,
place that said
albeit
that I
as a
wanted to
last
play these fucking games?
That's right. This sensor.
It was DDLC,
belongs to
wasn't
Jiang
it?
Li.
Probably.
Yes, this was the place.
I never actually played DDLC.
But if you wish listed
This
it
is
or
where
got it,
I
then
told Jiang Li to give me the poison.
it doesn't care.
I don't know if I ever got it or if I ever wishlisted it.
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
I might
I can feel
have
it.
actually.
She is right below
at
us,
some point.
waiting for me.
Let me see if I can see the games you have on my Steam. So that way I could be like, here, this is the exact brick you laid that put in the psychological horror.
I have quite a few horror games, I think.
Yeah,
have
but
so much.
psychological horror is such a specific, like, genre. It's my favorite genre, but it's like such a specific
I can
one.
feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Oh!
What, did
So
you
I
figure
looked
it
up
out?
the tag. I looked up the tag psychological horror, and apparently I have 20 games that technically count for that,
Oh, fun.
including
The
Doki
energy released by
Doki
this
Literature
mechanism
Club.
will not only clear
What the
barriers,
fuck do you
but
mean
also
Gauntlet
be
of Fire
conducted by
is
corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's
psychological
something we can
horror?
make use
Hold
of.
on. What the hell?
Wait, I gotta. Okay, hold on, chat. We gotta pause this. I gotta look and see what fucking games.
I don't know if you can see my games.
I should be able to. Oh, I can't even see that you're online.
That's weird.
Wait, what the hell is your. Oh, no, there you are. I forgot your picture is a fucking shark.
What do you have against Freddie Mercury, okay?
What?
The shark's name
May
is
the
Freddie
glory
Mercury.
of the princessin bring
Okay.
light to this world.
What's your inventory? Your games. Damn, you have 84 hours on my OG?
Hey. Surely that's not the most.
It's your
I hear the
second
voice of
most.
fate, speaking my name in humble supplication.
Technically, game-wise, it is your most because your first one is VTube Studio.
Oh my god, it is. You would think I would have more time on other games. You
Yeah.
would think I would have more on Grand Blue Fantasy.
Yeah.
Goodness.
You got Project Playtime?
Yeah, like forever ago. I played it with
Yeah.
Kai a lot. I
May
I'm
the
not
glory
gonna lie,
of the
I don't-
princessin bring light
didn't
to
like
this
it that much
world.
because if you died,
No, it sucks.
the oh my god, it scared me so much doing that shit.
You have Subnautica
What?
too?
Yeah?
When the hell did you get that?
The day it fucking released?
Damn.
Oh, I forgot I had Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication.
I feel like there's not much more to see on my fucking account.
When the hell did you get Bokura? What the fuck is Keiki's Twisted Bakery?
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the
I don't know
princess
what that
Indiffer-
game is. I'm not gonna lie, that is from my brother.
Oh.
Some of these games are also from my brother because we share a library.
You have Quarantine Zone? What the fuck?
Yeah, so it was really funny. Cookie, my media manager, messages me and goes, Quarantine Zone or some other game. And I go, Quarantine Zone. I'm not really interested in the other game right now. And then, like, 20 minutes
May the
later, I get
glory of
the
the
Steam
princess and
notification. And I go,
this
Cookie?
world."
Cookie? Cookie? Cookie.
I want Quarantine Zone. It looks so fun. But I have 0 monies.
The reason I have that, bot is because all the sales that happen.
Yeah.
So helpful. You want to know the games that I have on Epic?
God.
I have so many on Epic. Like, my library is how many pages long? Is 7 pages long? I have
Goddamn.
149 games. Let's see. Plague Tale Innocence, which I do want to crack open at some point. I have Batman
Think you
games.
can
I
get
have,
away?
I think, all the
Yahoo!
Bioshock
Oz,
games.
reveal
I have
thyself.
Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Dusty-dusty-doo!
Black Myth Wukong, which I really want to play. I did start that, actually. I have Death Stranding, Dead by Daylight,
Shadow Raven,
Deliver
let
Us
night
Mars,
fall.
Doom 64, Dragon Age Inquisition.
Mind the side effects.
I have all the Fallout games, actually.
Damn.
Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Oh, I have Hades. I do want to get Hades, too. I have Jotun, which is by the same people who made Spirit Terror.
Mind the side effects.
I do want to crack that open at some point. Star Wars, Skywalker Saga, Limbo, Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel's Midnight Suns, Mortal Shell, Nightingale, Prey, which is an alien game, I believe. Saints Row, Civilization 11, Spirit of the North, which is the one with the fox. I heavily recommend that game, by the way.
I want that game! Wait, I think I have that game, actually.
You should definitely play it. I want to do it for an all quiet stream one day. Oh, I have The Outer Worlds, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, which I do want to crack open again.
Oh, no, I don't have it, but I want it. Oh, it's on sale for $2 right now. Fuck!
Yeah, it's really cheap. I got it when it was free.
I have.
Oh, I have Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion and Turnip Boy Robs a Bank.
I have Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion as well.
Ooh, when did we get Did he get Where Winds Meet? Holy shit. Or is that a free game?
That's a free game.
Okay. I have a whole lot of Warhammer games.
Ooh.
Like, a lot of them. Yeah. I have so many. Ooh, I have Wolfenstein. Yeah. That bot, my brother uses it as well, and he grabs like a lot of them. Is there one on sale right now? Let's see. I don't think I want relaxing simulator actually.
Jiangli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
By royal decree.
Cool it. A bitter pill to swallow. Remember, health comes first. Mind the side effects.
Yahoo! Oz, reveal thyself! Goodness gracious, midnight phantasmagoria! Think you can get away? How rude!
A bitter pill to swallow. Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
Why does his fucking hurt sound? Ooh! Why does he sound like that?
Dr. Baiju, how serious is it? Is she...
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite
Switched
grave.
over to my browser
The god
for a
remains
bit there,
here are encroaching
and I
on her cognition.
was going through my tabs because I
Much
had
as
so
the
many
poison
open,
in
and
your
then I
system
opened
did to
my
you.
the fic
If we don't eliminate
outline
it soon,
that I showed
then
you, and
even
I
if we
went,
save her
ooh,
life,
I should get on
she
that.
may never
I
wake
should
up
have spent
again.
today writing, but I
What are we
didn't.
waiting
I'm
for?
so
Let's
depressed.
destroy the remains right away! It's not as simple as that.
Okay.
Don't you remember what
Open
Baiju said?
new
The poison within Jialiang's body is
document.
inextricably linked to the god remains here. If the source is purged, the poison in his system will stop having any effect. And the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart condition under control. So, if it stops working... Oh no. Are you saying...
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged, then your life will come to an end.
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But we've all been working our butts off to save Jialiang's life! After all that, we can't just give up on him! Baiju, you're a great doctor! Surely you gotta know of some other way we can save him, right?
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiangli, maybe if we put our heads together, we can think of something?
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you, right up until the moment when she lost consciousness. Maybe
Echo,
it's
do you
her
not
grace
love me
wish
rubbing your
that you
feet, buddy?
continue to take it
Your little paw.
and live.
Dr. Baiju, give it to me straight. How long does Jiangli have?
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days. But if I were to treat her using a secret art...
But what would be the point of that? Dr. Baiju, I'm all too aware of the dangers of god remains.
I need to use
You were not the
nutmeg.
first to mention it to me. If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, not only would Jiangli have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, but I would have to live with the looming threat of these remains breaking out and wreaking havoc not just upon me, but my entire family. I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade
Yes,
ago.
the ancient art of
The fact that I've been
Simpson
around to
Sprite,
see
for
how you
real.
grow up is already a great blessing from Rex Lapis. If my choice can bring Jiangli back, then even if I die...
Jialiang?
After cheating death for so long, it seems I've grown somewhat addicted to life. Traveler, Dr. Baiju, could I have another minute with my wife? I just want to have one final moment together.
And yet this guy doesn't want
Just
a
a
moment with
moment.
his son. He
That's
didn't even
all.
say goodbye to his son.
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Jiaoliang, Baizhu, Changsheng, is there really nothing else you can do?
I am sure that over the years, Jiang Li will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional methods, I have little expertise besides Changsheng's secret art.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, Jiang Li would not have had to resort to unnatural methods. What a crazy situation! Jiang
Ah, shit,
Li
how tall are we
risked it
making
all
these
to save
guys?
Jiaoliang's life,
God, I don't know.
and now Jiaoliang has to sacrifice
I'm
himself
gonna
to
say,
save
like,
Jiang Li.
5'10".
What's the point of it
Okay.
all?
As I say, I designed them. I'm handing the rest over to you.
Wonderful.
I've seen many final farewells in my time, but I can never get used to it.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy cause? At least, that's what generations of masters before you
Is
have
that like
always
supposed to
believed.
be like
The path
chin
they chose
scruff
was indeed a
Yes.
on the
heroic
bottom of
one.
their face? Oh,
But when I think of those who would
Nice.
willingly sacrifice themselves
I
for
did that
others,
specifically for you.
hell yeah. I like how
I
their
cannot
facial
help
scars
but
are
think that
reversed.
theirs
Yeah.
are the lives least deserving of death.
When all this began, we agreed that once
That's
I was old
technically the
enough to
left
help you
eye.
gather herbs, it would be time for me to go. If you could only see him now. He took me all the way to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. And he even got the Adventurers Guild to search for you. So, I know that you'll both be okay without me. I've said my goodbyes. My time has come. Do what you must.
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll become little more than a shadow of your true self.
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you and watch how you grow up.
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad. Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather some medicinal herbs right away. I promise you, nothing will happen to our family.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have. Oh, how I would love to hear your voice one last time.
Jialiang. 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 Jialiang.
Dad, are you awake?
Jiangli, are you? Didn't I... Huh? What are these?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
Dr. Baiju, I thought that I was going to...
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
I'm a zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death. Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely. Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I'm as interested as you to find out. But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a satisfactory one.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jialiang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang. All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do everything in my power to save them. And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jialiang to show us the way before we set off for Qingsa village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right
I feel
direction,
like I need to reach out
we
to
may
one
not
of the
have found
members and be like,
Jiangli
hey,
in
we're
time.
making your dads. Because I'm realizing I'm writing up this stuff for Ganache, and
No
I'm
wonder
like,
he didn't
oh, I
mention
gotta
the
reach out
elixir
to
back then.
Caramel Arrow.
I thought he'd be frank and transparent with me for once.
That's their daughter.
Apparently not.
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baiju's
You're
attention.
just a baby cat! Never underestimate a serpent's sense of smell.
All I wanted was to help Jialiang find his missing wife as soon as possible, so that he could be on his way to the afterlife without any unfulfilled wishes making the journey more difficult than it needs to be. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle. Never mind. I'll just have to put it down in the books as a deferred consideration. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baiju, and cure Dad for good!
Michael.
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng funeral parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll have your work cut out for you.
Tell my beloved.
Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
Is she finally gone? All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion. At times like this, a grand celebratory feast is in order.
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with Zhongli and Ayu around the dinner table.
Yay! Paimon can't wait! Alright, first things first, off to the market for some fresh ingredients. Let's go!
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baiju, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing my duty.
Just your duty, huh? Baizhu, Changsheng, would you mind if we took this conversation outside?
This lady better be careful or else they're gonna get fucking eavesdropped on again.
Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other
Hazel.
farewell in Chenyu Vale. Changsheng, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu. I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach. But I'm still impressed by how quickly you managed to gain such a thorough understanding of it. Jialiang's still only been in your care for a few days. Not just that, you even managed to improve upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone. Baizhu, be honest with me. Did you try out some of the poison on yourself?
Huh. Told you the truth would surface sooner or later.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changsheng's contract lets you transfer between bodies, is it?
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases. When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an opportunity to study its properties. There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there, then even you might have... What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this. The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old. And I didn't want him using up any more of his own life force to treat my husband. But in the end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to save another. And then you tried the poison on yourself too. It looks like both of us have ended up going the same way as our master before us. Are all disciples of Chenyu Vale destined to turn out this way? To live a short life, having given away our own for the sake of others? To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost? Maybe our fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
Baizhu, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changsheng to transfer many diseases and toxins to yourself. There are so many that some of them I don't even recognize. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chenyu Vale believes in the same thing.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us. The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes and said even Dad will be able to taste them. Come and try them out.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down. Baiju, I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you, they will all miss you dearly.
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what I'm doing.
I can only hope so.
Baiju, what did Jiang Li mean by not around anymore? Are you gonna be okay?
Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baiju and Jiang Li's master, has passed away at a young age.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people live longer.
It is a very long story.
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease.
How's your
And after
story
working
going?
tirelessly
It's going
for many
good.
years,
We're
even his
near the
dearest
end,
loved
and then I
ones
can
fell
do
sick
cloud
and
reading.
bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind.
I was doing more of
The
your
doctor sought the herb lord, but
Star Rail
found only
grinding
a
today.
white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the
Genshin
lives
2D
cut
style, my
short by
beloved.
this contract just as worthy
Yeah.
of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose
suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojin.
I feel
Will I
it
be
important to let
reunited
you
with
know
my
that
old
I'm about to go
friends
back on
and
my
your
Epic the Musical
predecessors?
stint and just
Then
listen
it's
to the
decided.
musical a few times.
If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved,
know,
why
just
shouldn't I do
casually.
everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death. Though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, when faced with the sorrows of humanity and the pain of losing their nearest and dearest, they cannot help but reach beyond human means. They are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
So, Baiju, does that mean...
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Chang Sheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the world. It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over Jia Liang's sacrifice. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their lives for their principles. But I do not wish to join their ranks, nor do I wish to pass on this contract to anyone else in the future.
Huh? But didn't you already transfer a ton of diseases onto yourself?
What makes a poison poison? And what makes a disease a disease? When it comes down to it, are not both mechanisms that affect the operations of the human body? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation
Actually, I
of the
turned my
natural
microphone off.
order.
Oh no.
But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Cheng Sheng to perish from losing her host. This leaves only one solution, doesn't it? Precisely. I will be Cheng Sheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract will end with me.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me. You're getting greedy, Baiju.
But isn't wanting to have it all what makes us human? For a selfish moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path forward is up towards the moon.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
Dr. Baiju, Traveler, what are you still chatting about? The food's about to get cold.
We also have coconut milk for Changsheng and Paimon. Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten.
I'm pissing Echo off by tapping his tummy with my foot, and he does not like it.
I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?
Yay, chat! We finished Baiji's thing. I'm so tempted to pull for Lohan right now, but I can't. Not on this account. I'm not allowed to, but I want to because oh my god.
Why aren't you allowed to?
Because on this account, I'm only pulling for characters that I can build. So right now, it's only Mondstadt and Leola characters. And because I think Lohan's things are part of an area of Mondstadt that I wouldn't have gone in the story yet, I can't get him. So
Oh, you can't even pull for him?
no. But I want to break that rule for him so badly. Because, okay, I know you're not interested in Genshin anymore, but I need to show you him. You need to see his fighting style.
I have seen all of the leaks. I promise you.
Bro has fucking, what's it called? He has a joy meter and a will to fight meter. And you have to fill up the joy meter by fighting people? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I love him. I love whatever the fuck is wrong with him. And I need him, but I can't pull for him. It's not fair. I'm almost Inazuma though, so at least I can soon pull for Inazuma characters. Probably next Genshin stream I'll be able to do Inazuma.
We've been to so many places lately. What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax? Let Paimon think. Where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Outsong? It's been a while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So, here we are, right outside her place. Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything. And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all. We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that. Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye? Whoa, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer? Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Want to go up to her and say hello? Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this. Hello. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has a shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're... Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look... human! How did that happen?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities.
As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
So, you're indulging now because?
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place! In fact, Paimon can think of several examples, like that time when you suddenly appeared on top of a roof without any warning, or... Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
Well, this is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts? Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again.
I love Cloud Retainer.
One would first inquire as to
She
the
makes me
reason
so
behind
happy.
your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so? If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yuehai Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Okay, chat. So we are likely not gonna finish her stuff today, but it's good to get it started anyway.
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Outsong each year. Shenhe has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
We're almost at Yuehai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this? Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go? Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time. One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Fair enough. Makes sense. Alright then, we'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
Oh, busted.
Is that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full. Although, Perhaps I could move some work to later in the
Cloud
evening.
Retainer knows her baby so
Not to worry,
well.
Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right
Love
away.
Cloud Retainer.
Thank you,
too.
Weishin.
Like, looks to Shenhe, that's her baby.
Yes.
Looks to Changyin,
Been a while, Ganyu.
pretty sure that's also her baby.
That's
Little baby.
distantly her baby. But Ganyu is her baby.
Ah, that's the bitch.
But she was like, do not alert Ganyu to one's presence because I believe she will stay up all night instead of doing her work during the day to visit me. And then Ganyu turned her head, saw Cloud Retainer, and she was like, Cloud Retainer, oh, okay, so I'm just gonna do my work in the evening. I'm like, she knows her baby so well.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Huh?
Seems she's not buying it.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other
You know a
form.
thing that I keep going back and watching?
Huh?
The fucking, Hollow EN Mage Arena? What do you mean, Doom? This shit is so funny. I want to get Mage Arena for just for the chance to cast Doom on someone.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
Doom?
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting
my
to pay you a
goodness, I
visit
just
while in the
realized.
area.
Yeah.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important.
I can force you to sit through Hoyo concerts with me now.
to do, so
I'm not
we
doing
can't
it tonight,
skip
don't worry. They're
Yeah.
typically like 2
today.
hours long.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
But
One
like the
simply desired to
2025
see
one
you
was like
and had no
mid
intention of interrupting your work.
Amphorious.
A
So it's
quick
got a lot of
conversation should
Penacony
suffice
music
for
and a little
today.
bit of Amphorious.
A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
I'll sit
While
there.
one
we need
acknowledges
to, like,
the
sit there
amount
and,
of
like,
work that you have to
watch
deal
them
with every
together
day,
at some point.
one
Yeah.
must also
Just tell your
remind you to
parents you
rest.
have plans to
Though
VC with
adepti
me for
blood
like an
flows through
entire
your
day.
veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave
Be
harm
like,
to
sorry,
your
chat,
body.
they're with me
It still makes
today.
one
Leave us
nostalgic to see you as you
alone.
are
Take
now,
off stream to watch
respected and
Hoyoverse
independent.
concert.
I'm
When
not
you were young,
saying
you
take
oft
off
begged one to cuddle
stream.
you to sleep when you
I'm
suffered
saying
from
tell them you
nightmares.
have plans to hang out with your Pookie and call all day. And we'll sit there and watch them before stream.
Oh.
Shit like that.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
If you insist.
Get demanding. Do it by force.
We
Be
are
like,
running short on time.
sorry, I'm busy.
regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation?
Or I'll be like,
One shall simply
guys,
stand
leave
by
us
and
alone.
listen.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything, please just come find me at Yue High Pavilion.
Ganyu, I haven't been
Also,
anywhere since the last time we
Forgive me
spoke.
for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer. But if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
A human name? Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but that famous?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Shenyun.
Shenyun?
Ah, I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today. The books had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Wow, that's incredible!
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely what one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult. Now, it is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
I love Cloud Retainer's human design. It's so good.
It's so pretty.
So pretty. I love the claws that they gave her.
There, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned and important business to attend to. I'm on.
Whoops.
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Huh. She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Alright, should I do one singular 10 pull for Lohan before I end stream?
Sure. Here, let me come actually watch.
Oh, I already clicked it. I didn't get him.
Oh. I'll stop watching.
Mika!
Oh, no! Mika, stop talking. I hate your English voice. I don't... Ugh. I didn't understand why the fandom hated him until I switched to English and heard him speak for the first time. I was like, ooh, that's rough. Because I was like, oh, Mika's my baby. I love him so much. He's so cute. And then he spoke. Okay, chat. Damn it, Cloud Retainer almost had me on that one must go. That's part of my autism. I just start speaking like an ancient person. Thank you all so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow we are going to play The Witness. We're going to continue doing that, and we will also play it on Saturday. I promise I won't bail this week. Hopefully we finish The Witness soon. We're halfway through. Almost halfway through, I think. So, probably about 3 more streams, maybe. Because it's taken me 3 streams to get to where I am. So, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. We're doing Funkai on Friday, right? But from 2 to 5?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. No more long streams on Fridays anymore, chat. Sorry.
Sorry, I have work on Fridays now.
Yeah. He's busy being employed.
Yeah. But
yeah.
hey, it gives me my Wednesdays off.
Yeah.
Which I'm happy.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you're watching and you've not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. And also remember to like the stream. See you all tomorrow. Otsugetsu. Good night, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.